Hey, what up, everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is EverQuest Project 1999. And today we're on the green server. On the level 60 Necro, actually, but it's a story about the 46 Shadow Knight. And yeah, gotta get into it here. You're watching, at the moment, you're watching the 60 Necro and the 51 Cleric, Trey, Delmar, go from Papa Poopa Peipa to Kara Amika. So that's what you're watching on the screen, but I got to tell you how we got here because I did not record it. So the whole thing, we've been in the Tower of Frozen Shadow, and we turn that down a little bit. Sorry, it's my second time recording this. Just by the way, we're in the Tower of Frozen Shadow, and we're trying to work our way up so we can be fighting up there at the appropriate level. I've done it before on my 60 Necro, and I went up through most of the tower, but I was level 60 when I did it. So now I'm trying to go back through the tower, get all the keys, kind of at appropriate level. Like I'm level 46 right now. We're about to be on level 5 of the tower. So, we did floor 1, got the key, did floor 2, got the key eventually. It was a little bit hairy there. We did floor 3, we both got the key. We're on floor 4 now. So we've been doing floor 4. I've been up there soloing with Thuggish by the exit mirror, killing that goo like every 20 minutes. I did that for a couple weeks. Did not get Papa Poopa Peipa, who, by the way, is Amanta Hepna, I think the name is. But from now on, I'm going to call him Papa Poopa Peipa or Poopa Peipa. So you know who I'm talking about. He's the one you have to spawn and kill to make the key holder spawn in the boss room. Kill her, get the key. So we're looking for Poopa Peipa, like in my last video. So I think we've maybe done it 3 times now that I think about it, because I showed you guys hunting for Papa Poopa Peipa video as well. So yeah, I don't know. We duoed on the 4th floor. Like I said, I was soloing with Thuggish by the exit mirror, killing the goo for a week or 2. Never got Poopa Peipa to spawn. We duoed up there the 46 or 45 SK with the 50 or 51 cleric. And the first time we duoed up there, we stayed behind the exit door near the mirror, and I would go out and pull through the door every time near the exit mirror because it felt the safest. We did that for a few hours and never got Poopa Peipa. So then, a week goes by, we do that on the weekend. So during the week, I'm up there soloing, killing the goo, still don't see Poopa Peipa. Trey's getting on his druid, tracking, doesn't see Poopa Peipa. It's been a while, we haven't seen him. So then we duo again, pretty sure this is how it went. And we didn't get him again or something like that. And I think that was the video from last week. But then this time we decide we're going to try to head to the boss instead of sitting behind the exit door and like pulling through that stupid exit door every time. Like, we got to do something different here. And I don't want to go through this exit door every time. So we make our way to the boss room. We like wow it up, World of Warcraft type of deal. Go to the boss room, and I was thinking, like, let's try sitting in the boss room and seeing how that goes for a bit. Here's the boss room, by the way. That's Kara Amika. You're about to watch the fight. And we start kind of camping the boss room for a little bit. And the problem is that there's so many shadows between the exit door and the boss room. There's like 75% shadows, and shadows are the lowest level thing on the floor. So once Trey hit 51 on his cleric, we stopped getting experience for shadows. So that became this whole thing, like, what we're doing's not working. Like, we're not getting experience now. Like, Poopa Peipa's not spawning. That's all we really wanted to happen, was Poopa Peipa to spawn. And then we could get the key and go up to the next floor. But hey, if it's going to take this long, we might as well be getting experience, right? So we kept getting so many shadows. Like, we got to do something different. So even going to the boss room and camping the boss room wasn't working. And the reason I wanted to do that was, I'm cynical. Like, I was worried that we would kill Poopa Peipa and somebody else would be in the boss room and they would kill Kara Amika, which hopefully would never happen. But just in case, I'm like, let's sit on the boss room. Maybe we can get them to spawn here, and then we can kill Kara Amika, like, pretty much right after. But that didn't work out because there were so many shadows. Like, the whole back of like, near the mirror to the next floor, it's like all shadows. And then near the exit door, it's like a lot of shadows. And then, like, on the way to the boss room, it's like a lot of shadows. And they're the lowest thing on the floor, and they weren't giving experience anymore. So that didn't work either. So camping by the exit door wasn't working. Camping in the boss room wasn't working. So we ended up, so we kill Kara Amika here, get the key. She drops a crappy dagger, not the cool dagger. So now Trey has the key. But we ended up going back the way we came, and then camping outside of the exit door, you know, right wall strats down a dead end, and like we would keep that. There's like one that spawns in the dead end. It's like a zombie most of the time. We kept that one on a timer, and that's where we decided to set up shop and thought that would be the best place to be fighting. So we start fighting there, and it's going well, but we're still having the problem of like getting a lot of shadows. So I started venturing out to places I shouldn't probably pull from, you know, and that's what started the dying. Because normally in Tower Frozen Shadow, you're kind of wanting to stay on the outskirts. You don't want to be going into the middle, because the middle, there's trap doors. So you can fall through the floor down into this other area where you have to click on like something, and it brings you back up to where you pop onto the floor from 3 to 4. So that's where it brings you if you fall down. But what happened was I was trying to pull more zombies and oozes, so I was venturing into the danger zone of the middle of the floor. And I went like through one false wall, got slightly turned around. I had like 2 on me, and I was trying to pull them back to Trey. And then, you know, I get turned around. Now I got 3 on me. I try to feign death. It doesn't work. I stand up. I start to panic and run around like a chicken with my head off and cut off. And I fall through the floor, through a trap, down into like this little maze area. Kind of a maze area. It's a maze if you're looking for your body, for sure. And then I try to feign death again, doesn't work, and they kill me down there. You know, it sucked. So now my body, Thuggish's body, is underground pretty much through a trap, like, and I'm like, how am I going to get my body back? Through locked doors, too, okay? So from floor 1 to 2, you need a key. From floor 2 to 3, you need a key. And from floor 3 to 4, you need a key. So I'm behind like 3, 4 locked doors and through a trap, like under the freaking map is where my body was. So I'm like, oh crap, how am I going to get this body? And I know Trey can't do it by himself as a 51 cleric. Like, I wouldn't want to try to do it by myself as my Shadow Knight for sure. So luckily he didn't die in that instance. I just, you know, ate the death. Like, that's all I could do anyway. So anyway, I'm like, okay, I got to get on my I got to get on my Necro. Like, this is the only solution. So I get on my Necro. Trey switches to his Druid. I get my keys out of the bank. I gate to Butcher Block. Trey teleports to Butcher Block, brings me to Iceclad on my Necro, my 60 Necro. I come to the rescue in the tower with my Necro. I come up to the 4th floor on my Necro. I'm looking for my body now. First, I consent Sinnycool with Thuggish, by the way. So now Sinnycool can drag Thuggish's body if I need him to, which I do. So I'm trying to drag. I'm killing stuff. You know, I get my pet out. I'm Demi Lich. I got all my cool dots on. Basically letting my pet kill stuff. And, you know, looking for the body. Like, I keep trying to drag corpse, like, but it's down in the trap, so it's way down there. So it's not working. So I'm just killing stuff, trying to figure out how, okay, I got to go down there with my Necro, I guess. I got to go down through a trap to find my body. So I kill stuff along the way to a trap that I know and clear it all out. And then I fall down, I dismiss my pet, first of all, because if I just fall down the trap, not sure if my pet might bring a bunch of stuff down there. I drop down the trap. I dismiss my pet. I drop down the trap. I feigned death a couple times because I wasn't sure if there was something on me or not. Because I don't think I dismissed my pet right away, and I was hoping it didn't, like, get a bunch of stuff on me. But, you know, I feigned death a couple times, make sure nothing's on me, and then I go find Thuggish's body, which is just under like a random trap that I have no idea where it is. So I go down there's like 6 different hallways you can go down with 6 different traps, and they all lead to the middle where you click the thing and you get out of there. So I find Thuggish's body finally, I drag it to the middle, right? And then I head back, I click the thing, I try to corpse while I'm doing it, doesn't work. So Thuggish's body's still down there, but it's in the middle now, and Cinny's up top again. So I get my pet back out, I think, maybe not. And then I head back to a trap I know, right? I drop down the trap I know, and then I go to the middle, and I drag the corpse back down that hallway that I know. There's no way I would have figured that out if I was just without thinking about it ahead of time. So drop down a trap I know, go to the middle where his body's already at, and drag the body back down the hallway that I know which trap, you know, leads to. So now his body's under a trap down one of the hallways, not in the middle anymore. So I click the middle mirror thing again, go back up top, go to the trap I know, summon his corpse, hoping it works. It does work. So he comes up through the trap because he's right under it. Then I drag his body back to Trey, you know, killing along the way to make sure there's nothing in the way. And then Trey gives me a res, and we're back in action. So we're back on the Shadow Knight. We're back on the Cleric. I got a res. Cinny did his job. He got my body. So now we're fighting there again. Same spot. It's a pretty good spot, but still a lot of shadows. But, you know, I'll just be like, whatever. You know, we're just trying to get the key. So back to pulling again. Just pulling what I can. Trying to get mummies, trying to get oozes. But, hey, if I got to get a shadow, I got to get a shadow type of deal. Keeping the one on a timer that's right there in that dead end, you know, the new spot that we're in. And eventually, like, I get a zombie. This is, like, pretty quickly after the res, so I don't think I was, like, pulling for too long. We get a zombie, a mummy, whatever it's called. Another one adds, right? Another one adds. So we're fighting 2 mummies, which is usually fine. We root one, we fight the other one, we're good to go. I think we're even down a little bit of mana and HP, both of us, because, you know, you don't always have full HP, full mana. So we're fighting 2 with not full HP, full mana. One's rooted, we're fighting the other. Here comes Poopa Peipa out of nowhere. Here he comes. And do you know Amana Hepna and like what he does, what Papa Poopa Peipa does? You know, he stuns you for like a minute straight and you go in circles. So you can't even tell what's going on for real. You're like just going in circles. Like, it's crazy and it's so long. So I'm getting stunned, going in circles. We got 3. You know, I say root the 2 and let's kill this freaking boss and get the key, or you know, summon Karamika. Like whatever happens here, let's try to kill Poopa Peipa and spawn Karamika. So Trey's rooting the 2 mummies. I'm fighting Poopa Peipa. And he keeps stunning me, so I'm going in circles, going in circles, going in circles. You know, I'm trying to bash him when he heals. He's a cleric, so he can full heal. He can stun for like a minute, and when you get stunned, you literally go in circles, and it's hard to tell what's going on. So he keeps stunning me. I thought he could only do it once, but he did it like at least 3 times during that fight. So I'm going in circles. I think I'm even rooted somehow. And then, well, you know, when you're stunned, you can't move. So I don't know if I was rooted or not. But ended up what happens is Trey's trying to root these other 2. He's trying to heal me. Poopa Peipa's not super easy, so he's hitting me really hard, and he's stunning me. And I'm stuck in one spot, and I can't really tell what's going on. And then Trey's roots are breaking, so he's getting beat up, re-rooting. I'm getting stunned, going in circles. Trey's re-rooting, getting beat up. The roots are breaking. So roots are breaking, I'm getting stunned. Poopa Peipa's healing himself, and, like, it just all goes wrong. Trey eventually dies, probably while I'm spinning in circles. And then I try to book it for the exit once he's down. And I actually make it so far. It was crazy. My heart was beating like crazy. I'm like, you know, one of those situations in EverQuest where you're not sure if you're going to live or die. You're pretty sure you're going to die, but you're like, whoa, I might make it. So I get through the door with the key. I'm running down the hallway. I got 3 of them on me. And Poopa Peipa keeps stunning me. Keeps stunning me. I'm going to pause it right here to tell the rest of my story. Poopa Peipa keeps stunning me, and I'm running down the hallway, the exit hallway. I'm through the door, and the other 2 are on me as well. But I'm going. And I cut the corner. I'm still going. I'm strafe running. I got like 20% HP. I get stunned again. I'm going in circles, going in circles. I'm getting beat on. I get unstunned. I start running some more. There's a goo. There's a goo. There's a goo. Oh, the goo I've been killing gets revenge. You know what I mean? The goo I've been dad camping and killing 50 million times gets revenge because I'm running by the goo and it roots me. I was thinking, I see the mirror. I see the mirror. I'm looking past the goo at the mirror. I run by the goo. I get rooted. And I try to feign death and it doesn't work and I die. So I die rooted with a failed feign death. Right with the mirror in sight. Like I was 20 yards from the freaking mirror and I die. So now Trey's dead and I'm dead. And, you know, I'm dead in the exit hallway. Poopa Peipa's up. He didn't die. And then Trey's dead where we were, you know, at the scene of the crime where we were camping. So I'll restart this or something. Sorry. I don't have that much footage and I have a long story to tell. So now we're both dead. So I get back on Sinnycool and I pull both of our bodies to the exit hallway. I don't really see Poopa Peipa anywhere, but I kill like some mummies. I kill the 2 mummies with Sinnycool and I kill the goo with Sinnycool. And I pull Trey's body back to the exit. And then he reses both of us. And we're back in action again. And we know Poopa Peipa's probably up unless somebody else killed it. So I'm like, screw this. I'm tired of dying on my SK. I'm tired of this floor. We've been here for so long. I just want the key. I say, I'm going to play my Necro, and you play your Cleric, and just treat my pet like he's thuggish, and You know, we'll be a trio pretty much, except for I'm on my necro with my pet and you're on your cleric. So we head back to the scene of the crime with the necro, and guess who's standing right in the spot that we were camping and had on a timer? It's Poopa Peipa all by himself. So Sinnycool straight mercs Poopa Peipa with the help of Trey, and not even a problem at all. My pet probably could have soloed Poopa Peipa, and you know, we kill him. So that spawns Kara Amika, and that's where this video picks up, is us heading with my Necro and the Cleric to Kara Amika to kill her. Because I wasn't messing around at this point. Poopa Peipa's up. I had already died twice. We've already done this floor for probably 5, 6, 7 hours. If that's not including like my solo dad camping of it, it's probably like more than 10 hours total. It was starting to feel like the second floor all over again, except for not as bad. And yeah, I'm like, let's just get this freaking key, dude. So you see the rest of it on video. I don't know why I didn't fire up the video. It was just too hectic. And I'd already recorded a lot of this floor multiple times. If you want to see the whole floor, go check out my necromancer going through the Tower of Frozen Shadow. But there's also some of us duoing here with the Shadow Knight. So if you've never seen like the traps and like the under part and like the left side and all that, like my Shadow Knight's gone through the whole floor. So yeah, and then we kill Kara Amika. Trey loots the key because, you know, Senny already has a key for the 5th floor. And now Trey has a key for the 5th floor. And now if we want to duo, we can go up to the 5th floor together using Trey's key. And then if something happens up there, Senny can go up there and get Trey. And then if I die, Trey can go up there and get Thuggish. So that was the thought process. But hey, y'all are going to see the wedding next time, floor 5, duo. One weird thing about it, man, the shadows and like them turning green, and then like the 5th floor, if you look up how the ushers at the front of the 5th floor are like level 36 or something. So I'm hoping they're not too green. Like, it's so hard to get to the 5th floor, and then like for the first thing for you to see to be green, that would suck. But we'll see. We're gonna be up there next time every freaking Wednesday, y'all. You know, help a brother out. If you're already watching, you're already watching. You're doing what you can do. But hit that like, double check that like, leave a comment. That helps a lot. Watch the whole video, helps a lot. Watch the next video, helps a lot. Run them playlists, helps a lot. Tell somebody else, helps a lot. We need to get more people in here, more views. So I'm kind of back to the every freaking Wednesday. Just show me y'all want to see more, and I'll put out more. I think it's not, you know, people that are watching and do what they can do. But if there's anything else you can do, man, a super thanks to show direct support, like, really helps me keep going. You know, just hitting that like or leaving a comment or telling somebody or watching the whole thing instead of like 5 minutes of it. All that stuff helps. A lot of people are playing Quarm right now. A lot of people are playing the Hero's Journey right now. It's a downtime for P99. So help me through this downtime, please. Do everything you can do to help the channel. Really appreciate it. Let's get through the downtime because it's not going to be forever, I promise you. People are going to get sick of the Hero's Journey. It's easy mode. They're going to beat the whole game, get everything done, and come back to P99. You know, Quarm has an expiration date as well. It's going to get too far into the you know, the expansions and stuff like that. People are going to not like it anymore, and they're going to come back to P99. So everybody's going to come back. Just get me through this downtime while everybody's going off and doing their chain. Yeah. Sinnycool don't change. I play the games I like. I'm not going to go... I don't know. I might, though. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. Help me through this downtime. Do whatever you can. If you can do anything extra, please. It'd really help a lot. And, yeah. Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot. Get on the channel, comment below. And I'll see y'all next time at the wedding. Bring your tuxes. Bring your pretty dresses. You know, put on your tie. Put on your bow tie. Put on your nice shoes. You know, let's go. I'll see you there. Peace out.